Wieliczka salt mine, located just outside Krakow, is an incredible underground world. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, dating back to the 13th century, and features a vast network of tunnels and chambers carved entirely out of salt.
The mine goes down to 9 levels, reaching a depth of over 327 meters, with a massive labyrinth of tunnels and about 2,000 chambers. However, only a small portion is open for visitors to explore. The mine extends through a vast network of galleries and chambers, totaling over 245 kilometers in length. Over several centuries, generations of miners established a truly unique tradition of carving sculptures, altars, and even entire chapels out of the raw salt rock. This artistic legacy is best seen in the magnificent chapel of St. Kinga, located deep underground. Its history goes back to the 13th century, when exploratory shafts were first dug, making it one of the oldest operating salt mines in the world. It was a crucial source of wealth for Poland in the Middle Ages, and was named a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1978. A fascinating part of its history is the legend of Princess Kinga, who supposedly found her lost engagement ring inside a lump of salt when the mine was first established. During World War II, the mine was used by the occupying forces as an underground facility for manufacturing aircraft parts, utilizing forced labor.
Inside the mine, you'll explore a vast labyrinth of tunnels, chambers, and underground lakes. The main highlights include numerous chambers carved entirely from salt, featuring historical statues and monuments. The most breathtaking sight is the Chapel of St. Kinga, an immense underground cathedral decorated with salt-carved chandeliers and detailed religious reliefs. It took generations of miners about 30 years to complete the chapel, primarily led by one family of artists, the Markowski brothers. The basic design and many intricate salt sculptures were created over several decades by miner sculptors Joseph and Tomasz Markowski, along with Antoni Warodek, who completed the final decorations. The chapel is filled with New Testament scenes, including a nativity scene and reliefs depicting the massacre of the innocents and the flight into Egypt. You'll also find statues of St. Kinga and St. Joseph. You can also see statues of St. Barbara, the patron of miners, and St. Anthony, alongside reliefs of the Last Supper and the faithless Thomas. There's a dedicated chapel of the Madonna and Child within the larger chapel, featuring a sculpture of Mother Mary and the Christ Child, with God the Father depicted above it. The mine features several underground salt lakes with an extremely high salt content, making the water incredibly dense. This high density is why boat rides aren't offered, as it creates safety concerns if someone were to capsize. The water in these salt lakes is exceptionally dense due to the immense amount of dissolved salt. This high concentration makes the water incredibly dense, preventing you from sinking, but also making swimming and maneuvering very difficult if a boat capsizes. The Krakow Saltworks Museum is located deep underground on the third level at a depth of 135 meters. It showcases the fascinating history of salt mining and unique geological formations found throughout the mine. The mine features a restaurant located over 100 meters underground in a stunning salt chamber, offering a unique dining experience amid the historic salt walls. Offering traditional Polish dishes like pierogi and pork chops, all prepared in an underground kitchen.
Today, the Wieliczka salt mine is a booming tourist destination, welcoming nearly 2 million visitors annually and rebounding strongly from past tourism lulls. It functions both as an immensely popular UNESCO World Heritage Site and an active health resort, utilizing its unique underground microclimate to treat respiratory conditions and allergies. Visitors can choose between exploring the classic tourist route, which includes the famous Chapel of St. Kinga, or taking on the miner's route to experience life as a miner for the day. Recent modernizations include the use of multilingual AI chatbots to manage the high volume of international guests.
You'll find gift shops at several key points along the tourist route, selling items like salt lamps, bath salts, handcrafted salt sculptures, and traditional jewelry. You can buy salt-based items like lamps and bath salts, beautiful handcrafted salt sculptures and figurines, unique jewelry made from salt or local amber, and various books and guides about the mine.
It no longer operates as a traditional salt mine. Commercial rock salt extraction was discontinued in 1996. Instead, underground brine that builds up is collected and pumped to the surface, where it's evaporated to produce pure salt for various uses.